The library also had its quota of natural disasters, usually to do with water. The fact that the Merensky Library was built on fountains and that pumps are fallible led to flooding at various times. A big storm on a Friday night in January 1978 caused a very worried Professor Gerrits to go to the library the following Saturday morning. The basement was ankle deep underwater. In June, Johannes Morapotli from the Veterinary Science Library completed his first Comrades Marathon. A fit guy, something that came in handy when 2 years later they had to move their library. In 1987, the old Merensky, which was, through the years, used for many other purposes, now once again became part of the library complex. Great care was taken with the process of restoration to maintain the nature and character of the building. It would mainly serve as a 24-hour study area and was the prototype for the study center, which was later on added and opened on the 25th of July 1995. The next quantum leap date in the history of the library was 1990. In view of the technological changes of the past decade and the perception that clings to the word library, the name was changed to the Academic Information Service. The subject librarians became information specialists, and the old Merensky was declared a national monument. The planning of the new medical library goes hand in hand with the medical faculty's curriculum changes and the extension to the H.W. Snyman building. 1994 was heralded in with their own great track. After 2 weeks of slavery, the doors of the new library were for the first time open to the tunes of Verdi's March Triumphant from Aida. Africana and special collections are a fertile source for the digitization of special sources, and a start was made to make more of the valuable sources accessible on the internet via the UP Space program. Examples of this are the Mapungubwe and Gerard Moerde collections, completing a circle of nearly 89 years. The valuable sources in the Hans Merensky Museum at Westphalia would be an excellent project for cooperation between the two institutions, which would also then make my work accessible to the world, and in so doing would complete the circle of Mapungubwe, Moerdijk and Merensky. The pressure for extra computers coming from the students stimulated the entrepreneurial spirit of the staff when the Cyberspace, an internet cafe, was opened late in the 90s. In 2003, a start was made on level 3 to make room for a learning center. It was only in 2007 that the work could be completed and an equipped client-friendly center could be opened. The law library became a reality in 2004, and by the end of the year, Shirley Gilmore, the whole of her staff and the complete collection moved to the new library. Their hard work was rewarded with the stylish opening of the Oliver R. Tambo Library by President Thabo Mbeki in 2005. The ceremony was also attended by Tambo's wife and children. 2 computer laboratories and a special area where the valuable old sources are accommodated are representative of the 2 essential poles of legal training today. In a lecture celebrating the centenary of my birthday in 1971, Professor P.R. Scoren referred to the principles needed by a scientist for the future: courage, independence and self-confidence, self-criticism and a readiness to listen, an awareness of the boundaries of our knowledge, reverence for the creation, an appreciation for the wonder thereof, and the willingness to ask about the meaning of our lives. If the work done at the Merensky Library and all the faculty libraries establish these principles and build on them as they are now included in their vision and mission, my words, this country has given me so much that I'm only too happy to be allowed to help it to develop and to be able to give back to it a fraction of what it has given to me, came true. And that is a legacy of immeasurable value.